Garden expert. Today's gardening short is going to talk about harvesting sunflower seeds. So check this out. Whether you want to feed the wildlife or yourself, or save the seeds for next year's planting, the steps or the process is pretty simple, and it's basically the same for each of those reasons.
I like to take my sunflowers off the stem early. Why? Because I have a lot of critter problems, and if I don't do it early enough, I won't have any seeds. So what I look for is two things, and it can be one or the other or both. The first thing I look for is for the petals to fall off the flower. That tells me that the flower is starting to die. The second thing I look for is behind the sunflower is a yellowing or some brown spots or both. That tells me that it's advancing in the dying process.
This plant already has bloomed, and actually the petals around the flower have already died. So it's ready to have the flowers taken off. Here's a sunflower that's definitely no petals left. And basically, I will leave probably about 6 inches, and I'm just going to cut that off. So after you have taken the flowers off of the stem, then you will clean the leaves off, trim them up, and then you will take, and I call these blooms, if it works, sometimes they won't come out yet, and just gently scrape them off with your finger. And as you can see, there's seeds underneath that. Yeah, this one's not coming off yet. But as they dry, the blooms will naturally fall off, and you'll have the seeds underneath. So as you can see, got a twisty tie. It's not on tight. I'm working with one hand again today. As you can see, I'm going to twisty tie these together. This is pretty heavy. Those flowers are still pretty heavy. But basically, I will hang them upside down, and then I will put like a plastic bag over them very loosely. And the purpose of that is to catch the seeds. So basically, you can see here, it's very loose. Got my sunflowers on the inside. I'm going to put string around the top, and I'm going to hang this in my basement and let it dry over the next couple of weeks. So what do I do for the wildlife and how to feed them some sunflower seeds? I will either leave the flower on the plant, and birds like finches and blue jays will come and basically peck the sunflowers off of the flower. Or if you want to make it easier for them, you can just cut off the flowers and leave them on the ground. Of course, the birds will get to them, and any other little critters like squirrels or raccoons or even bunnies. I've seen bunnies by my sunflower heads on the ground. So that's a simple way, an easy way to feed the wildlife.